So what up, guys? So I did my senior project on field biology or ecological consulting. So ecological consulting is basically like if a company wants to build, like, say Amazon wanted to build a big factory in the middle of like a grassland, they have to contact ecological consultants so that eco consultants can go out and tell them like if there's like any serious wildlife out there that is like in danger of them putting the building there or something like that. And yeah, basically like that. So what did I do for my project? Why did I select it? So I had no idea what I wanted to do. I was either going to do physical therapy or some other kind of therapy. I don't know for sure. But then Mr. French told me that he had a friend who was doing field biology, and I'm like, oh, nice. I love animals. They're cool. It's awesome to do. And so he knew a guy who worked for Madrone Ecological Consulting. His name is Dustin Brown. He's a great guy. And Mr. French gave me his number, and we talked, and I did stuff like that. And thank you, Michael. And so he's a senior biologist, so he's been there for a very long time, and this is why I selected my project. And then what did I accomplish? So what I did was I went out into the field and like took surveys and observed like certain animals. Like one time me and Dustin went out to this private property that he was working at where it's like just nothing but trees. And we saw some turtles, some frogs, and then we saw these egrets, and they were actually really sick. They were just really far away because I couldn't see them unless I had binoculars. And then I took surveys on them. I just took notes, and I just saw what they did and what they were doing, and yeah. And then just observing them in their natural habitats. And then I also needed a lot more hours, so I was like, oh, I'll just read books on nature and stuff like that. And so that's what I did. That's what I accomplished. And what did I learn? So what I learned was just there's so many different species in Sacramento alone, and like I didn't realize that like at all. Like I knew there was animals, I just didn't know there were a crap ton of animals. And then I learned about the plants and the environment and what they are doing. And then I also learned how to take surveys, just taking a lot of notes on what I saw. And then I just learned about how our ecosystem and how we affect the earth and how we have to have dominion over. That's what God said. And I read books about those, and yeah. So how do I think this project will benefit me as I move on through life? Well, first of all, if anybody knows what college is like, you got to take a lot of notes, like a lot. So if you know how to take good notes and you know how to study, then that'll really help you. And then also, Mr. French having us have a senior project mentor means we have to talk to people. And that's the number one fear, public speaking, which is what I'm doing right now. And the second fear is talking to people you don't know. And also the ability to identify animals and stuff like that. And like if you're in a situation, like if you see something that's like dangerous, you gotta back off and stuff like that. You gotta know how to deal with that and stuff like that. And then also know how to analyze your surroundings, like read the room and just know what's going on. And that's a good skill for life. You just gotta know what's going on, and so you don't mess up and stuff like that. And then how long did this take? This took me about 40 hours and 13 minutes. I thought it'd take 45, but I was like, oh my gosh, the surveys only took me like 12 hours and I needed like 25 hours. So I just read a lot of books about ecology and stuff like that. So that's how long it took. And these are some things that I found. So I found this burrowing owl on our first day. It's a really bad photo because he was so far away. I'm pretty sure he's a guy. And that's one thing I found. Then I also found some snakes. This is a king snake, and this is a garter snake that I found in the water that by a railroad track, which is funny. And then I also found these bats in some rocks. Like there was these two big rocks, and then they were just hiding in the cracks and stuff like that. It was really cool. And that's my senior project. So yeah, thank you. Joseph, stop. Nice. All right, any questions? Steven.
So the backgrounds of those slides with like forests and stuff, did you take those pictures?
No, I did not. I just got them from the internet.
Okay.
All right, any more questions? Calvin.
When you say you're taking surveys of the ecosystem and the animals, what does taking the survey mean? Like, what is it?
So taking the survey means just like analyzing the surroundings and just taking a lot of notes and like what's around you and stuff like that.
Are you looking for anything specific?
I mean, sometimes, but sometimes it's just it's just generality. Sorry. Michael.
What was your favorite animal that you saw?
Okay, the bats were really cool, even though I couldn't really see them. They were really tiny. They were like this big. And then probably the snakes. They were fun. Yeah.
Wait, that leads to my question. Where even were you? Were you like in Placerville, Sacramento?
So for the bats, I was in Lincoln, and I was at this like abandoned like mansion place, and it was like completely destroyed and stuff. And there was like a big lake that had like a bunch of turtles in it, and maybe some otters. I don't know for sure. Yeah. Any more questions, Miss Leapoint?
Are you interested in pursuing ecology?
I mean, I'm thinking of it, but I'm not like entirely sure on what my college major is going to be. I'm still undeclared. I'm still figuring it out, but that'd be definitely something really cool to do. All right, Erica.
Did you visit any national parks?
I did not, but I have visited Yellowstone, and that was fun. Daniel.
What was the hardest part about this project?
Getting the hours. Just getting the hours. Steven.
Did you take notes on the books you read, or did you just read them?
I just read them.
Yeah.
Calvin.
Approximately how many hours of books did you read?
Oh gosh. I'd say like about 30 hours of books. So yeah, it was a lot. I had to cram. And yeah, also one thing, do not procrastinate. Do not do that. Alright, thank you guys.